Boo! Did that scare you? I bet it did. I see you trying to hide it. But I know. I know where you sleep. Fear is mostly a reflex designed to keep you alive. Or is it? I'm sorry, Vsauce, but I really like the line. Oh, and welcome to What is Fear? Enjoy. What is fear? The day before I started writing this script, I came across a problem. I was procrastinating for half a week on writing a script, and when I started writing it, I was amazed at how terrible it was. So terrible that even I didn't know I could be this boring, so I scratched it, threw it away, and procrastinated for another day. But since I'm my own boss, I decided to, well, discipline myself. Thus, I decided to start writing it after playing Terraria for 3 hours. As you can see, I'm very productive. Fear! That's what this video is about. Fear is an intensely unpleasant emotion in response to perceiving or recognizing a danger or threat. The fear response arises from the perception of danger leading to the fight or flight response, which in extreme cases of fear can be a freeze response. Basically, our organism has a fearometer, and when it gets overloaded, our system just reboots. In humans and other animals, fear is modulated by the process of cognition and learning. Thus, fear is judged as rational and appropriate or irrational and inappropriate. An irrational fear is called a phobia. The fear response serves survival by engendering appropriate behavioral responses, so it has been preserved throughout evolution. Science also suggests that you should close your windows tonight in case there is something lurking around your house. Whee! Why do we fear? Are you afraid? Why? Why are you afraid?
Tell me.
Fear is the body's way of protecting itself from doing things that may be dangerous. For example, if one has a fear of jumping off a cliff, he or she will not do it. This saves one from death. And I just basically proved myself right because I said a paraphrased version of this right at the start of the video. In this case, fear is a good thing, but in others, it can be bad. An example of fear being bad is if it stops one from doing something important, like going to see a doctor. Methods of controlling phobias include facing the fear over and over so the effect of the phobia becomes less until it stops being a phobia. This can be seen in many people that specify in rock climbing and parkour, as well as other extreme sports, where they've encountered fear so many times that they've become numb to it. Now, fear can also be numbed out in different ways, such as consuming alcohol, which decreases anxiety and at higher doses causes a central nervous system depression, which basically means that your brain's primary functions get close to being turned off. That's not very good. Also, drugs! Recreational drug use is the use of drug, legal, controlled, or illegal, with the primary intention of altering the state of consciousness through alternation of the central nervous system, in order to create positive emotions and feelings. You get where I'm going with this, but you don't get the drugs. Top 10 fears. Boom! Boo? Boo! Now I'm Watch Mojo in this. Here's a list of top 10 most popular fears. Acrophobia. Acrophobia is the fear of heights. People who have acrophobia can have anxiety attacks which causes them to avoid high places such as bridges, towers, or tall buildings. Aerophobia, or the fear of flying. Symptoms commonly associated with aerophobia include trembling, rapid heartbeat, and feeling disoriented. Arachnophobia. Arachnophobia is the fear of spiders and other arachnids. The sight of a spider can cause a fear response, but in some cases, just an image or even the thought of a spider can lead to overwhelming fear and panic. Ophidiophobia. One of the most common phobias, ophidiophobia, is the fear of snakes. It can be attributed to personal experiences, evolutionary causes, or cultural influences. Cynophobia. Cynophobia is the fear of dogs, which is often associated with specific personal experiences such as being bitten by a dog during childhood. These events can be very traumatic and can cause fear responses that last well into adulthood. Trypanophobia. Trypanophobia is the fear of injections. This phobia can cause people to avoid medical treatments and doctors. Astrophobia. Astrophobia is the fear of thunder and lightning. When people with this phobia experience such weather-related phenomena, they become filled with overwhelming feelings of fear. Agoraphobia. Agoraphobia is the fear of being alone in a situation or place where escape might be difficult. Agoraphobia may include the fear of open spaces, crowded areas, or situations that are likely to trigger a panic attack. Misophobia. Misophobia is the excessive fear of germs and dirt. People who suffer from this phobia can engage in extreme cleaning, compulsive hand washing, and avoid things or situations that they think might be dirty. Social phobia, or social anxiety disorder. Social phobia is the fear of social situations. This phobia can be quite debilitating, and for some, it can become so severe that it causes people to miss events, places, and people who are likely to trigger an anxiety attack. And me. Boo. My fear is that you don't press the like and subscribe button. I hope you had a fun time watching this video essay, but I have to go now. Tune in next time to FactoriousLab. Holy shit, am I tired of editing this!